When my mother declared, "If you're unhappy sharing a home with family, you're free to go," I'd already shelled out $11,400 covering expenses while they lived in my place, no rent paid, for 10 months. I handled meals, tidied up, even surrendered my study so my brother could have his space. When I pleaded for a moment's solitude, she snapped, "We're your kin. Start acting like it." That evening, I ended up sleeping in my car. At first light, I initiated a single transaction. She had no clue, but she just paved her own exit. "If you don't like living with family, you can leave," my mom had said, arms folded, as if her words carried sacred weight rather than a brush-off. I stood there, clutching a sack of groceries I'd lugged up 3 flights of stairs in a downpour. My jacket was drenched, my legs throbbed, and my phone vibrated with unanswered work emails piling up because I'd spent the day scrubbing the kitchen after my brother left it in chaos. And that was her reply, her version of settling things. No gratitude for the groceries. No apology for shouting when I'd asked for a sliver of privacy in the one room I still called mine. Just those words. "You're fortunate to have a place to live," she added, turning away like she'd just won an argument. I was the one paying for that place. $11,400 over 10 months. That's what I'd covered. Rent, internet, utilities, groceries, streaming services, even the electric bill they forgot last winter. They stayed in my apartment. My name was on the lease. My credit was on the line. Yet, they called it our home, as if that meant I owed them everything. And the worst part? I allowed it. I gave up my study so my brother could game uninterrupted. I cooked dinner most nights. I swept the floors. I even paid for Mom's allergy pills when she said she felt off but didn't want to deal with insurance. I did it all, silently. Because that's what family does, isn't it? But when I asked for an hour alone, just 1 hour, behind a closed door without hearing social media clips blasting through the walls, she hit me with, "We're your kin. Act like it." That night I didn't sleep indoors. I didn't even step back inside. I slept in my car. My toes froze against the floorboard and the back seat pressed into my back like a steel cage. I lay there, wrapped in an old blanket, staring at the roof, wondering how I'd become the bad guy in my own home. At dawn, I climbed out, walked to a 24-hour convenience store, and bought a coffee with the last $5 in my digital wallet. Then I made a single bank transfer. It was subtle. A few clicks, one verification code. I can't tell what happened in this short video. Full story on channel link.